Women's Power to Heal Mother Earth. I am Maya Tiwari. The power of your cells, your cellular anatomy, and the magic that is held within each and every one of your cells. Thousands of years before modern science emerged, the ancient science of Ayurveda propagated this prescient knowledge of the body's cellular anatomy, its recalibration and maintenance, as the imperative to maintaining excellent health. Today, science is progressively proving what the ancient sages knew. Thanks to Yoshinori Oshumi, cellular recycling now has a modern scientific name. Ohsumi, a brilliant biologist in Tokyo, won the Nobel Prize in 2016 for discovering autophagy, the process where cells break down and recycle their own damaged components to survive and stay healthy. Ohshumi's work and findings are outstanding and opened the door to greater scientific knowledge of the cellular anatomy, a knowledge that came thousands and thousands of years before through the Vedic seers, now explored by science. But it helps us to understand just the microscopic, intelligent engineering within a cell. Autophagy is a natural function of cell recycling, the process in which cells degrade and recycle cellular components by breaking down and reusing damaged or unnecessary components within itself. Autophagy is essential for a cell to function and to manifest the energy that it needs. Fully functional cells help us survive during periods of physical, emotional, and spiritual stress as we are enduring today in our present world circumstances. It can destroy pathogens like viruses and bacteria that have entered a cell. Cells are the basic building blocks of every tissue and organ in your body, and each cell contains multiple parts that keep it functioning. Over time, these parts can become defective or stop working, especially with the toxicity of intake that we experience in modern life. Ayurveda, the principle of autophagy, is only one core part of a greater plethora of the cellular anatomy, which in Sanskrit is called the Śarīra Paramānus Anu, Srotāmsi, a vast invisible network of living units of the body, analogous to modern cells. Millions of cells are organized into larger structures called dhatu, which is comparable to vital tissues. In Ayurveda, there are 7 layers of vital tissues. Each layer has a systematic series of protocol further defined by its function and its care to maintain stasis. When a tissue layer is impaired, these protocols are adjusted to restore proper functioning through autophagy. The imperative treatments that Ayurveda has maintained over these centuries are detoxification, called Shodhana, cellular rejuvenation, called Rasayana, and the use of fasting and light dietary intake. These methods and means help us to stimulate cellular cleansing on an ongoing basis, and therefore its renewal. Through the healing methodology, the body naturally eliminates metabolic toxins called ama, restores digestive fire, and improves mitochondrial function, thereby supporting cellular memory, metabolic balance, all necessary to maintain good health. Autophagy's ingenious mechanism recalibrates and repurposes these bits that it no longer uses or can use, but can reuse them into new usable cell parts. A cell has the power to discard the parts that doesn't work and re-engineer it into a working cell, optimizing the cell's performance. When the metabolic process is hindered in any way, waste cells coalesce with the junky pile bits and block healthy cellular operation. Did you know that after birth, a newborn mammal no longer receives nutrients from its mother's placenta? Autophagy helps the newborn survive this initial period of starvation until it can start breastfeeding. The cells are truly miraculous. And today I just wanted to remind us of the power that we have within each one of our millions of self that are self-engineered, self-generating intelligence within the body. The Vedic seers, the world's earliest visionaries and scientists, understood that the body is a complete holographic reflection of nature. With superhuman precision, they mapped the vast cosmic field through its vibration, prana, and language. In magical nature, we are continually witnessing this ancient self-propagating wisdom of our cellular magic at work. But buying into modern trends has created a fog of amnesia, shrouding our memory of whom we truly are as infinite mystery empowered by a system designed to dispose of what it doesn't need and to recalibrate and recondition that which we do need, that nourish and heal us. Unfortunately, this self-functioning mechanism has become more precarious with the development of modern life's degrading mechanisms that propagate toxicity from environment, industry, technology, commerce, and pharmaceutical medical misuse. Aging, genetic mutation, oxidative stress are also key hallmark in autophagy. Malfunction is the buildup of misfolded proteins that lead to disrepair and disease. To reclaim the brilliant anatomy of our body, our cellular anatomy, let us infuse our heart with these powerful examples of self-generating intelligence in nature. Emulate the lessons generously provided by nature, which mirror your own special mechanisms and their inner workings. In the dynamic cycle of a forest, the biological process of autophagy, or self-eating, provides the means for organisms to survive, recycle resources, and orchestrate their demise for the greater good of the ecosystem. Imagine, in the deciduous forest as we are witnessing now, the autumn leaves fall in a most stupendous example of autophagy in action. As the days shorten and temperatures drop, a tree inner recycling system springs to life. Rather than simply losing its leaves, the tree uses autophagy to break down and reclaim valuable nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and carbon from the leaves' cells. As leaves fall, this withdrawal process removes green chlorophyll, revealing the golden yellows and reds and oranges, pigments that were present all along. While hidden underground, the process is reflected in the forest's continued resilience. The forest can maintain growth even when stressed by drought or nutrient-poor conditions. This miracle is made possible by the powerful recycling capability at the cellular level of the roots of the tree. Thank you for listening, and may peace be your journey.